That's a mild liver. That's the mildest liver. Almost no taste. Wow. The last one I ate was more sweet. This one's super neutral. I like it. Welcome back to the most nutrient dense, nourishing video we're ever gonna see. Let's be honest. This is the other liver. That's been fermenting a little bit. It's fermented a bit. We got a new animal today. What the hell? Exciting. I'm on my mission to eat every single animal on this beautiful planet we all live in. Now, that's kinda clickbait because I'm eating this animal many times before, but it's the first time I'm eating it raw. So it's a new animal. But first, let's continue. This chicken kinda smelly. I like it like that. We got all sorts of nutrients to that. I'm gonna be a mix of everything. But every day we gotta get the raw chicken vibes in my tummy and in my state of being. Pop, 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 pop. Do you believe when you eat the animal, you get its life powers yourself? On some level, you have to, because your body's gonna build itself from this. So now I'm part beef liver, part raw chicken, but what's this? A new animal. Holy shit, can you guess it? Kinda looks like beef, but not as red. If you watched the episode 2 days ago, you already know what it is. It's a freaking moose. We're eating raw moose today. The strongest animal I've eaten in this experiment by far. I would bet everything on moose if the moose had to fight. Beef. Moose versus raw chicken. Who's gonna win that one? It smells a little bit. I have had moose many times, but not raw, so let's taste it. This one also a little bit fermented already. It's alright. When I think about moose, eating moose, I think about one of my best friends from childhood, and we're still good friends. Because this guy's father used to hunt and still hunts every single autumn. This guy is the highest testosterone guy I knew back then. Now I have surpassed him. Sorry if you're watching this. And I can explain later why. But when we were teenagers, he mocked me bad. Because he was eating that moose meat every year since he was born. But they were eating moose meat a lot, and that's maybe the first time I actually had moose meat also. They were doing these moose meat stews with potatoes, and I used to stay over in his house sometimes, and I got to taste moose meat. But yeah, they had freezer full of moose meat. This guy used to get all the girls back in the high school, because those girls, they can sniff that testosterone, and he's actually very short, quite a bit shorter than I am, but still kinda good looking guy. And now he has a family, that's why his testosterone kinda low. And also, he ain't eating. He didn't continue the tradition of moose hunting, at least not yet. But he's open to it, at least last time I talked about him. He should go moose hunt with his father. But his father was very high testosterone, like very high testosterone guy, I remember. And no wonder they be eating their moose meat a lot. That wild game meat. In Finland you can get wild game in autumn when it's the hunting season. I should probably buy. I should go hunt with him next autumn. Or if I don't, I should buy some from him because it's expensive. This piece was the most expensive piece of meat I have bought in all year. And to be honest, it's not as good as the liver. I pretty much prefer taste-wise the raw chicken. But it is the strongest animal I've eaten. Now my body builds itself from the moose meat. I got the moose power. I would love to eat some carnivorous animals. Nobody eats them. I have eaten alligator once, long time ago, and it was not raw, obviously. That might be one of the only predators, if you don't count some fishes, some fish predators. I would love some raw alligator meat. That would be interesting. But I would love some wolf meat or some bear meat. Although with bear meat, there's this thing that I've heard, that if you eat bear meat, even medium rare or raw, you can get some kind of, I don't know what it is called, but I've heard these hunters speak about it. You can get some disease from it, some bacteria. But is that some real shit or is that some bullshit? Like everybody says you cannot eat raw chicken. And what the fuck I've been doing 180 days in a row? Feeling good as a motherfucker. Oh, you cannot eat raw pork, you're gonna get trichinosis. And I've seen many people eat raw pork. People in Germany, just normies eating raw pork every single day. They got that one dish. You're gonna get trichinosis. But then there's studies that trichinosis actually helps you digest food. Like some of these parasites that we think about, they fuck us up if we get them. But in reality, there's a lot of studies that people that have parasites in them, they actually work together in harmony with the parasites. The parasites actually help you. They help your ass to clean up. Some of the toxicity you expose yourself in this modern world. Oh yeah, I want some butter also. Excuse me. I want butter. with my raw chicken and moose. I would like some butter because this moose meat, it's really lean and that's not good. You need the animal fat. It's very mild looking. It kind of looks like calf, baby cow meat. More pure. It tastes kind of like mix between lamb and beef. Very neutral, mild taste. I would like some moose liver. Never had that one. Some of these hunters, when they hunt their mooses, they even draw their liver out. Can you believe it? They draw the organs out. Oh my god. That's the best livers you can get from wild animals. I would love to taste liver from fresh kill, still full of glycogen, warm. One good tip if you wanna get into eating raw meat is to not eat it straight from the refrigerator. Nailed it. Let it heat up a little bit in room temperature, or even put it on oven on low heat for a little bit so it's more room temperature like. It tastes better. And the experience just better. Especially on winter like this, it's a real cold day today. I don't wanna eat cold ass meat. These are all room temperature. And then they are delicious. But if you cook them too much, what's gonna happen to those nutrients? Now if you want, you can still eat cooked meat. But I actually crave these days raw meat way more than cooked meat. Like it's not this kind of mental thing that I have to eat it raw because that's the perfect way and I'm going against my senses to eat it raw. Like if I crave cooked meat, I'm gonna eat cooked meat. But like I said, my body, my tummy, craves raw meat way more than cooked meat. One more bite. Raw chicken and raw moose together, some raw butter in there. Wow. And guess what we have for dessert? My favorite. Look at that big ass bone marrow, almost as big as my face. Not really. Holy shit. I would love some moose bone marrow. Look at that piece. Holy shit. That looks like a scallop. That's good. That's fucking real good. Butter is very similar to bone marrow, but bone marrow better. I'm gonna be honest, bone marrow even better than butter. But taste wise, they're pretty similar. Oh my god, that's good. That is super good. And I got some more. Wow. What a great way to end my #1 meal in the whole world by your #1 scientist in the known world based science. We do it for real here. For real, for real. See you on the next one. Moose meat 7 out of 10. Raw chicken 10 out of 10.